All right, y'all, let's get started with this daily read. Y'all, I got a new light. Can y'all tell? All right, let's see. What messages for guidance do we have? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages for guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. Messages for guidance for the collective. Messages, guidance. All right. Okay. I had a popper. There's the Hierophant. So this could be dealing with your faith in something. This could be dealing with some sort of contract, relationship, a meeting. Knight of Wands here. Someone could be trying to rush into a relationship. Be careful. Magician here. So, well, we'll see. With the Magician here and the King of Cups here, I feel like someone is very much trying to manifest something in their life. Temperance here, divine timing with that King of Cups. This has something to do with emotions. Moon card, most definitely here. So someone could be taking action on their feelings here. Nine of Pentacles here. Gaining something. There's something to be gained here. We got the Six of Wands here. There's victory. Five of Swords here. And defeat. So winning but losing at the same time because there's an end to a difficult situation. So maybe for some of you guys with the Five of Swords, it could be some sort of verbal conflict. Someone could be walking away from something, admitting defeat. Two of Swords here. I do feel like there's some sort of blockage. There's a lot of pressure around me right now. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles here. Someone is gaining their happiness here. I feel like this is about someone's feelings. Someone here is manifesting a movement forward. Somebody's moving forward. Maybe moving into a new relationship, because with that Knight of Wands underneath there in that Hierophant that came out, this is like moving in there. The Knight of Wands is literally moving into this relationship or moving toward the Hierophant. So toward a relationship of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be with the Hierophant. It could definitely be a spiritual relationship. It could be a relationship with God. It could be a relationship with your higher self. It could be a relationship with your ancestors. This could have something to do with love, because the King of Cups is here and the Nine of Cups is here. So this could even be true love of self, true love dealing with another person. Regardless, with the Magician and the King of Cups, someone is taking action on their feelings, wanting to balance the situation out. But this could be coming from now. The desires seem at a high vibration, because the whole first row, I'll bring these cards out so y'all can see. These are pretty good cards. Like, these are pretty good cards. You see that? But that Moon and Nine of Pentacles, there could be a fear of having to do something alone or having to be alone, fear of being alone. Someone's pride could cause them to make an unwise decision. Now, it is going to cause a removal of blockages, like it's going to be an end to a block. And I do feel like someone is going to find happiness. But this is stemming from, I feel like this is stemming from pride. So I feel like you need to be careful and make sure that you're making the right decisions coming from the right places. Because although there is a movement into, it looks like a different relationship, don't allow fear of being alone push you into a relationship. I do feel like the desires and the emotions match. So, you know, I feel like it's not about being pushed. I feel like you need to take your time. You need to take your time. Like, there's no need to rush. And I feel like that's what's going on. Someone here may, you know, maybe in their feelings about something, wanting to create some sort of balance, and may fear being alone, may fear being left alone, could also fear that someone's like too independent. So I do feel like someone's moving forward, but the wrong decision would be to move forward impulsively. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, take the leap, but you don't have to rush. You get what I'm saying? I feel like there's a rush here, and it shouldn't be a rush. All right, so Magician here. Why? And it may, I mean, it looks like it works out. So who am I to judge? You know, it looks, Nine of Cups is total happiness. So it looks like even with moving forward, you're going to have this happiness, but there is some sort of blockage that has to be removed. There needs to be an embrace to the end of difficulties. And I feel like the mental is what's going to create issues. You feel me? Someone could also be like fear of being defeated, but needing to put an end to that, because there is happiness here. I don't see that the movement forward is going to lead to like disaster. It's actually leading to 9 cups, which is, I mean, motherfucker got everything they want. But, you know, I still feel like with temperance here, things need to be moderated. So I feel like, yes, take the step. I feel like, yes, take the action. Even with the King of Cups, if there's something that needs to be said, do that, but don't do it out of fear. Do it is because something that you deeply feel. Like, make sure your intentions are right so that you don't create more conflict than what need be. You get what I'm saying? Because 5 minus 10 is 5, minus 2 is 3 swords. There could be some sort of sorrow underlying all of this that needs to be resolved, or that could occur if, you know, you rush in. And I feel like for the wrong reasons. Like, take your time, moderate your emotions, and don't move out of fear. Moving out of fear is not the best thing, of course, because you're moving from a low vibration. You need to move from your heart space. Like, patience is okay. Be patient. Ooh, Magician here. Y'all, excuse me. Why is the Magician here? Knight of Pentacles here. So this is about taking your time, being practical with this investment. I definitely feel like there's an investment here. 7 Pentacles minus 10 Pentacles. We got 10 Pentacles on here. It's an investment that's going to lead to wealth, abundance. This is like happy life, happy wife. I need to stop saying that. Like, happy life, happy couple, sitting on the porch, drinking lemonade on the countryside somewhere, or in the city, wherever you deem is your, you know what I'm saying, safe space, or where you want to be. But this investment, this is an investment, a worthy investment, a solid investment, no doubt. You've manifested something solid, and it does, but it does require some things to work out. 10 minus 7, 3 Pentacles. Things have to work out, and I feel like they have to work out naturally. So don't be unnatural with your actions. Allow things to blossom how they need to blossom. We got the King of Cups here and the 2 of Wands. Someone is taking dominion here over their own anxiety. So someone may have had a lot of anxiety previously, and that may be why now they're trying to rush in. Take your time. There's no need to rush right now. Take your time. I do feel like someone's at a crossroads as well, and that's where the fear is coming in. Have faith. It's like fear and faith. Temperance here with the moon in the Hierophant. Like, faith over fear. Don't move out of fear. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't move in faith that things are going to evolve the way that they should. So we got Temperance here. Why is this Temperance here? High Priestess here. I feel like you know that you need to take your time. You know, and with Temperance, this could also be like divine timing. Like, things have to occur in a certain way. You may have fear of being alone. You may have, but I don't. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. And I don't feel like you should fear being alone, especially if you're not lonely. You can be independent and still have the connections that you thrive off of. You get what I'm saying? I feel like there's something underlying here with codependency that has to be worked out. You don't want to become codependent on a situation because you're rushing into it, and then you feel like you don't want it to fail. Allow it to blossom naturally so that you build up a security within it. You get what I'm saying? Knight of Cups here. This could also be, someone is definitely in their feelings. I feel like previously someone was holding back their feelings. I don't think they're holding back their feelings anymore. So Moon card here. Why is this Moon card here? Why is this Moon card here? We have the Sun in reverse. There are some secrets here. The Sun in reverse is something not clear. 9 of Swords due to anxiety. So moving in fear does create instability. These popped out. Magician, Page of Swords. You've manifested some sort of challenge with your own anxiety, your own mind, or someone has. This King of Cups here has, because this is the only thing I see on my layout. The Magician here. This is about you, because Magician is about self, one person. This is about you taking action. mastering your emotions, balancing out your emotions, taking your time, and kind of moving through, I feel like, the dark. A lot of you guys, there's something you're not supposed to see right now, and you're not supposed to see it because you have to become comfortable being independent. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if it doesn't matter what you're choosing to do. Becoming independent doesn't mean that you're leaving a relationship. It doesn't mean that you're not, that you're leaving a job. All it means is that you understand your power, and you understand that all things outside of you are outside of you. You are in, like, control of your own destiny. There's no need to fear being alone when you have a world full of other entities, other beings, other people, especially people that you love and people that, you know, do support you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel like I feel like this has to do with relationships. You feel like not being in a relationship of some sort is going to make you, like, lonely. I don't feel like it is. I feel like you're not seeing something clearly because you're acting out of fear. So someone is definitely rushing into something out of fear of being alone. But being independent is where you find your virtue, is where you take accountability for your life, because you begin to see what is yours and what is not. So I definitely feel like this is about being able to be independent, but also being, you know, I don't know if this is social. I don't think it's social, but having victory being independent. Like, I feel like you're blocking your own happiness because you're making decisions out of fear. You need to take your time. There's no need to rush things. Justice on here, things are going to balance out just the way they need to. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? We have the Four of Cups here. So some of you guys do not like being alone. Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like you're moving forward very quickly to change that, not wanting to be alone. This is a fear of being alone. Someone could also have manifested a new relationship, rushed into a new relationship. But there's some sort of conflict here that you don't see. There's some sort of conflict here that you don't see. You need to take your time. Why is the Six of Wands here? And if it's not rushing, it's like, even with, this could be career-wise. You could be rushing into another job, not giving yourself, time to really think about, is this what I want? You feel what I'm saying? I remember at one point in my time, I would just go job to job to job to job to job to job to job. It took me 12 years to realize I should be working for myself because I'm more productive alone. And not saying that I can't work with other people. I can easily go work. I was a great worker. I was a great employee. I was a great, I was just great. But I thrive better when I'm working on something independently, because I can then focus all of my attention on that. So whatever this is, this contract, this relationship, someone is in the space of trying to rush into it out of fear of having to do something alone. And they are going to gain some sort of victory here, but it's an unwise decision because you have not even embraced the end of whatever you dealt with previously. There's a lack of healing under here. There's still sorrow. This is like someone rushing into another relationship and not healing from the last relationship. So we got the Six of Wands here. We have the Five of Swords here. Now, moving forward rapidly like this, impulsively, is an unwise decision. Five of Swords popped out again. It's right after the Six of Swords, and it clarified the Six of Swords. So this is an unwise decision. Someone here is too deep in their pride. This could also be someone that's rushing into a relationship because somebody just broke their heart on some rebound shit. Like, well, you don't want me, the next motherfucker gonna want me. Take your time, heal, so that you can learn. Like, the purpose of going through these relationships and these failed relationships and these failed jobs are not to just upgrade. It's to upgrade yourself. It's not to upgrade to the next motherfucker, because the next motherfucker just gonna be a repeat of the last motherfucker if you ain't learned the lesson. You have to learn the lessons of these relationships so that you can incorporate them moving forward in choosing a relationship that is in alignment with what it is that you desire. That relationship can be a friendship, it can be a job, it can be a romantic partnership. It doesn't matter what the relationship is, but you learn these lessons in these relationships that you deal with so that you can incorporate what you've learned. That's the whole, like this is a school, that's the whole part. That's the whole purpose of having these lessons, is so that you can learn and you can incorporate what you've learned, making better decisions moving forward. If you haven't allowed yourself to truly incorporate what you've learned and truly allow yourself to heal from whatever heartbreak that has occurred from that lesson, you're just going to keep repeating the lesson. So the last couple of days, I kept getting the World card. I feel like someone hasn't learned a lesson. They're rushing into something out of fear of being alone. And this fear of being alone is going to create challenges later on, because you're just going to keep repeating the same cycles. Speaking from a person who repeated cycles over and over and over again until I figured out, bitch, this is a test. This is a lesson. Learn a lesson and then choose better. So you have to learn the lesson. That's a part of your growth. That's a part of your evolution. 5 of Swords here. We have these 6 of Cups here. So some of you guys in the past, you keep thinking about the past. That's why you're making this decision, because you keep thinking about the past. You are waking up and realizing like you're choosing a new opportunity, but you keep reliving the past. The 6 of Cups is a reliving of past memories. You're rushing into these new situations because you keep thinking about the past. You get what I'm saying? You keep thinking about the past. Judgment here. This is about waking up, becoming more aware. You need to realize that you've made wrong decisions in the past, and it looks like you could be repeating those same wrong decisions in the present. Okay? And this is just moving fast. We got Virgo, Gemini energy here. We got Sagittarius energy here. Cancerian energy here. And we got Taurus energy here. So we have the 10 of Swords with the 8 of Swords. 8 minus 10 is 2 swords. 2 swords is the very next card. So there's a blockage here, mental blockage here, because you need to embrace the end of difficulties. 8 of Cups under here. 5 of Wands. You're internally conflicted about a situation that you've walked away from. So King of Cups here. For some of you guys, I feel like, and if this is a feminine energy, you need to be careful. You may have manifested, be rebel to another baby daddy, especially if you're getting out of a relationship with your baby father and there's some conflicts here. You could have because this is a baby daddy. You could have manifested another baby daddy because of the conflict that you just had to walk away from. You haven't allowed yourself to incorporate those lessons or heal. So if you just got out of a relationship and you just met somebody and you're not fully healed, you're just trying to replace them real quick so that you can not feel that pain that you need to feel, you are making an unwise decision. You are gaining another baby daddy, and you're going to repeat the same cycles over and over again. That is a direct message to somebody. I don't know who the fuck it's for, but that's what the fuck I see. This conflict, this internal conflict, you got to let go of the conflict of the past so that you can embrace the end of those difficulties and you don't repeat the cycle. This definitely has to do with a baby daddy. It looked like a Pisces or a Cancer. So 2 of Swords here. Why is this 2 of Swords here? We have 10 of Pentacles here in Tower. Some of you guys, you don't even see that you're blocking out the end of this commitment. You're blocking out and this could be someone that's trying to go back to their baby father. You're just going to repeat the same cycles. You're literally just going to repeat the same cycles. This partnership here, this investment that you've made, 10 minus 3, you need to release. And I feel like you're blocking that out because you're wanting to have, this is like a very selfish energy of just wanting to have fulfillment. This is temporary fulfillment. This isn't even this is temporary fulfillment. My bad, y'all. This is temporary fulfillment. Why is this 9 of Cups here? Why is this 9 of Cups here? Why is this 9 of Cups here? Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's an illusion. King of Wands here. Some of you guys, you could have committed yourself to someone that, with King of Wands, they're still single. Regardless if they committed themselves to you or not, they are very much single. Ace of Swords here with the Three of Swords, and this is going to lead to heartbreak. This leads to heartbreak. Do not rush. You could have somebody that's coming trying to love bomb you. Oh, I love you, baby. I miss you. Or I love you. I want you. You're the person I want. Da 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 da. You just manifested another heartbreak. You are happy as of now. 9 minus 7 is 2 cups. You're happy as of now with this relationship. But this relationship, underneath it all, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, is going to lead to heartbreak because you're repeating the same cycles. You do not even understand that the person that you committed yourself to has multiple options and is still focused on those. Because the King of Wands is the snake charmer. He thinks with his dick. He's a single man. He is very charming, and he has multiple options here. Do not rush. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're making a decision based off your anxiety. You've been at a crossroads a long time, feeling at a lack. Maybe some of you guys felt like you've been alone for a long time. Ace of Wands here, you've manifested an opportunity here, but you're needing to recover. This is someone that just got out of a relationship, male or female, and is rushing into another one. You need to take time to recover. And it looks like multiple relationships, like someone that has had multiple relationships fail back to back. I'm getting 2, maybe 3. You need to, the reason why these relationships are failing because you're not, or maybe this is like the second, third time that you've been through this and it keeps failing, it's because you're not allowing yourself to heal. You have to heal. If you guys would like to see the extended to this, hop on over to the Wise Ones. Let's get some guidance. What messages, guidance do we have? Wait. Clarity here. Some of you guys need to have clarity here. This is a cycle. And I feel like you're going to start to see that you're repeating the same cycles. We're going to pull life cycles and read that as well. So with clarity here says there are no illusions within your life right now. The sun is shining bright. I am aware that you know the truth. The answer are you. You have all the clarity you need. You know. So for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with someone that has a lot of options. You know it. But you're making decisions out of your fear. Life cycles. It doesn't feel fair and it isn't always fun, yet this is what we signed up for, to experience this roller coaster we call life. The ups and downs, trials and tribulations. It's all for a purpose greater than us. Just embrace it. Okay, so let's see what other messages, guidance do we have for the collective. We got a new start is coming. Confidence is the key, is your key to success, and nothing is yet set in stone. Some of you guys are needing to surrender to the divine. This is about you having a new start in your life, and this is about having faith that you're moving into a very prosperous time. It doesn't require anyone else to be there in order for you to be prosperous. This is all I have. Until next time.